Hello to all the good people at Crash Champions 274. It's David here at Discount Forklift. I am proud to be standing next to your brand new 6,000-pound lithium-ion powered forklift made by Lift Hero. As you can see, we've got your name, your logo on there. We've got your company colors. We're very proud of the way this came out, not just the color, not just looks, but also performance. Hopefully you guys will agree with this. I want to introduce you to Kristen. Kristen is your new forklift. She has a name tag on both sides, and I will tell you she really likes to be called by name. If you call her Kristen, she will work a little extra hard for you, and she's a hard worker anyway, so you'll really have it made if you just call her Kristen. Before we get into too much of the forklift, I do want to show you some of the things that I'm going to include in this nice little ditty bag here. Here is the Discount Forklift Equipment Maintenance Guide. Lots of information in here about forklifts in general. Fortunately, actually, a lot of it won't be applicable to you guys because you were smart enough to buy a lithium-ion powered forklift. So that eliminated about 95% of the maintenance. Back behind this tab, though, there is your periodic checkoffs here. Here's all these different checkoff reports. I always recommend that people shoot photocopies out of the book. If you can do that, you'll keep your originals. Always know where there is a clean original when you're ready to shoot a copy, and you can go right to it. Thanks to our guys back here in the shop, here is the Discount Forklift Troubleshooting Guide. There is a lot of information in here in this small little pamphlet. This is things that people have asked over the years, maybe a few problems and challenges that they've had. So if you've got a few minutes, pay attention to that. Also, I've got some light reading here for you. This is the Use and Maintenance Manual. Here is the Parts Manual. Put both of those in there. On the lighter side of things, I have got a nice hat here for you. Here's our favorite brand of forklift. There's the Lift Hero hat. Here is a shirt. This shirt's the Evolution of Lifting. Here's the front. Here's the back. Okay, so if you'll notice here right ahead of Kristen's name, there is a little service door there. That is your charging port. If you would pay attention, there is a sticker on the bottom of there. Always remove the keys from the ignition before you go to charge the forklift. That's going to save you a ton of problems down the line. Remove the keys out of the ignition before you go to charge the forklift. So you can just pop this little latch here. This will open up. This is your charging port right there. Just plug the charger directly in there. When you are done charging, just take this rubber plug and put it back in there. That will keep that port clean for years to come if you just do that. Moving on to the forklift front here, I want you to check out these tires. I love these tires. Guys, these aren't Granddaddy's forklift tires, those slick ones that wouldn't do anything. If you're out in a little snow, out in a little ice, whatever it might be, these tires will get you through. Now, no forklift's going to drive through 4 or 5 feet of snow, but these forklifts will get you through a little bit. You guys get a little bit of inclement weather there, so that should help you. If you notice up here, you've got a fresh service sticker. They've all been serviced, just been serviced, I should say. Good way to keep track of your service intervals is to do that. As you move around to the front, you can see the grease zerks all pop on a little bit of grease there on the forks. They put lithium on the rails, all that kind of stuff. So everything's been greased up. You're good to go there. Let's talk about safety. We're big on safety here at Discount Forklift. I know you guys are too. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day. To help you do that, we have safety painted the forks red with yellow tips on them. If you just pay attention where you are with those tips, obviously you'll know where the rest of the fork is. If you're in a dark spot of the warehouse, if you're in a dark spot outside dawn or dusk or something like that, running across dark asphalt, whatever it might be, those colored forks will helpfully differentiate between the forks and the parking lot or wherever you are. Everybody goes home safe and sound at the end of every day. So 4 things that you need to do to start the forklift. First, you got to have a butt in the seat. I just did that. There is an operator presence system. It will not let you inch forward with the forklift. It won't let you adjust your forks in or out, up or down, any of that kind of stuff. You've got to be in the seat. You got to have the parking brake engaged, and you got to have the transmission in neutral. So let's take just a minute. Let's run through your dash operation here. On the very left-hand side, we've got a red button. That is your battery cutoff. Hardly ever going to be used. Certainly not on a daily basis. That is only if you need to service the battery, and since the battery is non-serviceable, really don't need to do much with that. But if you come out at the beginning of the day or something, or even the middle of the day, and somebody's bumped that or something, you don't start up when you turn on the key, check that button, pull it back out, and you should be good to go. Parking brake. Guys, what can I say about the parking brake? It's pretty self-evident. If you don't know what it is, you don't belong driving the forklift. Then you got your transmission control. That's got 3 positions. You've got up for forward, you've got middle for neutral, down for reverse. If you will put it in neutral to start it, that's one of the requirements. On this side, you've got the lights, you've got the blinkers on this side, you've got the 3 forklift levers. You got your up down, you've got your tilt, you've got your side shift. Pretty self-evident there. You've up on the mast up here, you've got a label for 6,000 pound capacity. Very important that we pay attention to that, guys. We don't want anybody to overload the forklift. This forklift is rated for the full 6,000 pounds. That should be plenty enough for you guys to lift what you need to lift, but please don't overweight it. We don't need any forklift fails on the internet with the Crash Champion's name on it. Over your head, you've got a little bit of protection there. You've got a translucent cover there. If you're out in the blazing sun, if you're out in a little bit of snow or sleet or hail or whatever it might be, it's going to give you a little bit of protection. On the back of the forklift, the safety things, you'll see a yellow or amber light back there that will always be on when you got your forklift on. You've got a blue light that points at the ground. That's designed for awareness so people know that the forklift is there, as is the alarm. There is an alarm that is always on when the forklift is running. Something that your corporate OSHA people wanted. Make everybody around you aware that the forklift is on and running so that everybody can go home at the end of every day, safe and sound. Okay? There is no engine in here, there's no starter in here, so there's no starting sound when you go to turn it on. If you just turn it on, there's your alarm. Give it 10 or 15 seconds for it to go through its checks here, and you'll be good to go. First thing I want to do is to do a brake check here. Good on the brakes. There's a grab bar back here, guys. This black bar here comes in really handy. If you're backing up, gives you something to hang on to for a little stability. There's also a red button on there, one on the middle of the steering wheel, one back here. So whichever way you're going, make people aware of the fact that you're there. Let's go home at the end of every day, safe and sound for everybody. So let me show you what she can do here. She's a very agile forklift, very powerful forklift. I think you're going to be pleased with what she does for you and the way she can do it. Okay, there's our light switches. Working lights are working. Here's the blinkers. Let's take the forks all the way up. Bring them back down. Let's tilt them all the way forward, all the way back. Here's your side shift. All right, guys, there we go. Hopefully this forklift will do everything you need it to do, take a load off your backs, make your jobs easier, and help you make a ton of money. We appreciate you supporting our business so we can support businesses like yours. And here's your serial number. Thanks, guys.